Please join with me in a spirit of prayer and reflection. Gracious source of all that is true and good and beautiful, we give thanks for the privilege to gather here in person as we stand at the threshold of a new academic year. Today, we celebrate this new class of Springfield College scholars, together with the families, friends, mentors, and all those who have helped them so far on their journey. To you, we give thanks. We begin the next leg of this journey in troubled times, amidst wars and rumors of wars at home and abroad, where creation cries out in pain through fire, flood, and famine. Yet we gather, in defiance of despair, partnered in the promise that we can all make a difference, and you will. In the words of William James, philosopher and founder of American psychology, it is our attitude at the beginning of a difficult task which, more than anything else, will affect its successful outcome. So, gracious source of all that is true and good and beautiful, on this day, bless those here with confidence to discover and explore new possibilities and the knowledge to discern what is right and good and just. Grant, too, that in the seasons to come, where we encounter difference, we gain new understanding, that where we struggle, we find growth, that where we encounter the strange, we experience wonder. May we strive with, not against one another, to build that beloved community where all are welcomed, all are nourished, all know justice, and all know peace. Together, may we all grow stronger in body, keener in mind, and nobler in spirit. Amen.
Hello. I think we scared a lot of our parents over here, like there was some kind of craziness happening, and you were right. Good afternoon, and welcome to Springfield College, class of 2026. And in the spirit of wearing a beanie, it really is a cool thing. So I'll put this over here so that you know that you are beginning a part of a tradition that's been here many, many years. And so when people say, do they really wear beanies? The answer is yes. Look at our faculty that have graduated from Springfield College that are wearing their beanies. Raise your beanie, those faculties that have them on. So let me first recognize our student leaders. Today would not have happened without them. Cultural connections, pre-camp, RAs, NSO, all the people in the back of the house. This group of student leaders are so drip. You might not know that expression over here, but you might know it over here. Because these student leaders have energy and compassion, and they are what creates the culture at Springfield College and continues it forward. And one day, all you nice individuals wearing your gray beanies that say 2026, you think to yourself, I'm never going to do that. We're going to see you next fall doing exactly that. To say I'm excited to be here together in person in Blake is quite an understatement. I've enjoyed meeting many of you today as I walked through the residence halls as you were moving in, and all those great, kind students that helped you move in your belongings. They will not be here in May. Plan accordingly. But the clubs and organizations, the athletic teams that came out today to help you is really a signature event of this campus helping each other. And so I applaud them as well. And I know many of them are either in practice or getting ready for games tonight, tomorrow, over the weekend. The season kicks off this afternoon with women's volleyball, and I hope you have a chance to come and see our students compete. It is really one of our joys here on campus. So, Here we go. This is New Student Convocation, and you will not see another New Student Convocation like this one, I promise you, at any other campus. Because the energy and the excitement that we try to exhibit to you about your being here is real, authentic, and it's who we are. And it sets us apart for many, many ways as we think about other campuses because we really believe in community. The last few years have been characteristically really unpredictable. You've been living in chaos, you've been living in masks, you've been dealing with virtual learning, social distancing, and COVID testing. You were in a position of managing that chaos because the world that we're living in has been in a constant change. So the good news is that you have really developed your skills around dealing with change in a way that will help you as you move forward. And you're in the midst, students, of change right now. And it's going to feel like a lot, especially on top of what you have experienced. But as you begin your Springfield College experience, let me assure you, or reassure you, students, you are in the right place at the right time. This year, I'm beginning my 10th year as president of Springfield College, and looking back at my own choice to make Springfield College my home and my family's home, the factors that went into my decision were probably very similar to yours. Springfield College has an energy that almost defines explanation. The level of academic quality ensures that graduates are prepared for careers that they choose. The mission of educating students in spirit, mind, and body for leadership and service to others stands out as one of the most inspirational and actionable mission statements I've ever seen. The campus is beautiful. The weather was amazing. So whoever ordered that, thank you very much, David McMahon. The food is good. The students are amazing. And the faculty who sit in front of me are at the top of their fields. But most of all, Springfield College is made stronger by those on my right that choose to be a part of our community. As I contemplated my decision 10 years ago to be a part of this community, a colleague of mine gave me a piece of advice that I will now pass on to you, students. Are you all paying attention? It's a very short message. There will not be a test. Transitions are terrifying. You can enter them with fear or hope. You have chosen to come here. You have to choose which of those, because fear cannot reside where hope lives. Again, I chose hope 10 years ago, and every year I choose hope when I stand in front of this group and open the academic year. I hope you do too. In many ways, as a community, we are similar to a phoenix rising from the ashes. I think about our campus emerging from the pandemic, stronger, smarter, and even more compelling as a destination for learning and growing. This weekend, you join in a place that is home to hardworking, highly engaged students who care about each other. You've already seen it. Who care about creating and continuing healthy lifestyles, who care and create a strong community. Here, you're going to be nourished and nurtured in spirit, mind, and body. You will explore what it means for you to provide leadership and service to others. Starting tomorrow morning, many of us are going to embark on service to the community, and I hope to see you tomorrow morning or Saturday morning. Sorry, it's been a long week. Tomorrow, that would be Saturday. Tomorrow morning at 10 o'clock. Thank you, Charlene, and everybody else is going, what day is it? Tomorrow morning, we're going to embark on service, and that really is a distinction at this college that I think should not be lost. Because even through the pandemic, we served others. And it makes me proud to be a part of this community. So see you tomorrow morning at 10. One of my greatest joys is hearing about the stories from some of our 45,000 alumni. Whether it's been 1 year or 50 years, and we had a lot of them on the green today welcoming you since they were a student here, a theme in their stories is frequently the difference that embraces opportunities to lead. And that has made a difference in their lives, in the communities since they have left here. Springfield College was a game changer for them, and it will be for you, too. Your voices will join theirs as you embrace your potential and discover the contributions you want to make to Springfield College. Again, students, the class of 2026, you are in the right place at the right time, and I couldn't be happier to welcome you to your new home. Welcome, students, class of 2026. Let's give them a round of applause. I am pleased to bring up to the podium one of our favorite students and a leader on this community in many, many ways. Colby, can you join me at the podium?
Hello, all. I want to offer a warm welcome to all the amazing faculty and staff here today, my fellow student leaders, the parents and guardians in this room, and most importantly, our new students. I'd like to read a quote to start off today. It states, "Any change, even a change for the better, is always accompanied by discomfort." Sitting in this room today, I am sure you are all feeling many emotions, both good and bad, new students and parents or guardians alike. Going off to college is a huge accomplishment for anyone, coming from high school, a different university, or even a different country. It is a big change accompanied with a whirlwind of feelings, everywhere from excitement to anxiety, and I remember mine like it was yesterday. My name is Colby Wilson. I'm a member of the track and field team here, president of the Men of Excellence Club, and I am grateful to say I'm a member of the 2022 New Student Orientation Executive Board, along with some great friends of mine, Michaela Zagarelli, Carter Brochu, and Julia Iwanek. We have prepared ourselves and our fellow leaders for an unforgettable 4 days ahead, and we can't wait for you all to embrace it. 3 years ago at this time, I was in all of your shoes. I couldn't have been more excited to be leaving my hometown and heading to Springfield College. I couldn't wait to make new friends and get a fresh start. But I actually was not excited at all about New Student Orientation. Funny I say that now as I give this speech to kick off New Student Orientation, right? I was nervous about being thrown right into meeting so many new people and anxious about making sure I took advantage of getting that fresh start I always wanted after high school. The first day of my orientation weekend, my leaders gave me the advice to keep an open mind. At Springfield College, everyone has the chance to follow whatever it is that interests you and pursue all of your passions. Fast forward 3 years to today, and this place has given me everything I could have asked for and more. On the track as a student athlete, the opportunity to fulfill various student leadership roles, and learning from my many mentors and experiences, this is truly a place like no other. That message from my orientation weekend carried on throughout my whole time here, and I couldn't be happier that I listened. As you all make this transition to Springfield College, keep an open mind and be willing to try new things, because the sky is truly the limit for everyone who steps foot on Alden Street. Never in my mind did I picture an experience where I would walk down the street to President Cooper's house as she made me her lasagna to have for dinner. But that's the type of selfless people this place makes. It takes a certain type of person to embody Springfield College, and that's what brings you all here today. I always knew in high school I was born to lead, and I was someone who had the ability to bring people together. But it was not until I landed here at Springfield College that I was able to be inspired to dive into the things I love and that make me who I am. The most positive, encouraging environment where anything you want to do, you can do. I have found a place that is home to me for so many reasons, and I hope you all do too. Stay confident in who you are right now, but never lose the vision of who you want to be, because you will have every chance to grow here if you take the chance and embrace it. To the parents and guardians here today, you helped your new student end up right where they belong. I promise you, this place isn't all triangles and a ton of crazy students screaming a weird chants in your face at the crack of dawn. Springfield College is a place like no other, with so many uplifting people where the positive energy is simply contagious. It is an emotional day for you all as well, so I now ask you to sit back, take a deep breath, and smile. Your student has found their home away from home. To the class of 2026, we are so excited to have you joining us here at Springfield College. Welcome, and enjoy every moment of these next few years, starting right now. Don't blink. Live in the moment. Enjoy every day and interaction you have on this campus. And like I just told your parents, smile. Before I leave this stage today, the last piece of advice I offer you all is to get comfortable being uncomfortable and take in every second of this change. The smallest change can make you feel alive. So here we go, and welcome to Springfield College. Thank you.
Great job, Colby. Yeah, hear it for Colby. Welcome. I'm Marian Coughlin, and it's my honor to serve as the Provost and Vice President for Academic Affairs here at Springfield College. And for those of you who may be less familiar with what a provost does, faculty you do know, right? Okay, just checking. All right. That means that I serve as the administrative leader of the faculty, and I work with our deans and our department chairs to run our academic programs. So as I extend my welcome to you all here today, I wanted to share some advice from the faculty side, from the academic side. Unfortunately, only being a dog mom, parents, I don't have much to give you in terms of the advice about the transition. But I do have lots of experience as a faculty member and as an academic. So let me share some of my words of wisdom. First, and most importantly, set personal and academic standards that are high. Expect good things from yourself. You can do this. You got this. We admitted you to Springfield College because we believe in your abilities. So believe in yourself and strive to be the best self you can be every day. Each new day is an opportunity to make a difference. So to live up to those high personal and academic standards, you'll need to do a few things. The first thing is to realize that your academic work is work. It is your work. But remember that there is time in college to have fun, and remember the old adage, work hard, play hard. So settle for nothing less than your very best and take pride in your academic work. Strive to understand, not just do. Challenge yourself to understand completely and fully comprehend what is being presented to you. One of my favorites, don't put off till tomorrow what you can do today. Manage your time effectively. Set up a timeline for getting your work completed, and set aside time for homework, study, sleep, and of course, time for your relationships and fun and friends with your colleagues. Break large tasks down into smaller tasks. You don't need to finish every task at once. In fact, the research on learning tells us that cramming doesn't work. So break your work apart and spend time and space your learning out. Use your supports that we have here for you at Springfield College. We have great resources, no matter whether it's working with our faculty or getting assistance from the Academic Success Center, the Academic Advising Center, or our library services staff. We're here to be partners. We believe that we are partners in your educational success. But you need to do your part and ask for that assistance. So get to know a wide range of people, faculty, staff, students. Meet with your academic advisor. Get to know your faculty. Get to know your fellow students in class. Sounds familiar to a lot of advice you've heard already. So my final piece of advice is also similar to what others will share with you, and that is to enjoy these 4 years, as they will go by fast, and we'll be back together to celebrate your achievement and graduation from Springfield College. Thank you.
Good afternoon. I am Dr. Slandy DeJuice, your Vice President for Student Affairs. Students, we have been waiting for you. Where's the T-Squad? T-Squad. These are the students. These are the students with the bucket hats. Where are you? All right, you're here. All right. There you go. And like Dr. Cooper, I also brought a beanie. Class of 2026, where are you? All right, I see you. Now, I saw a few minutes ago that you were learning some of the chants. So, let's test you. Let's see what you got. Ready? Students, attitude check. Dexterity check. Students, how do you feel? Dr. Cooper, Dr. Coughlin, they're ready. They're ready. They're ready. I am not only happy to see you students, but I'm also happy to see your families and your friends that are here, and I know there are some that are at home. Let's give them a round of applause because they have been supporting you. I also want to acknowledge our great faculty and staff. And of course, like Dr. Cooper mentioned earlier, we can't forget about our amazing student leaders, our RAs, our pre-camp leaders, our new student orientation leaders, our cultural connection leaders. You rock. Now, students, I won't be long because you and I will have many opportunities to interact because you will see me in Cheney. You'll see me in the residence halls. You'll see me at your late night programs. You'll see me at your games. And if you're taking my first year seminar course, you'll see me in the classroom. So we'll have time to chat. I only have 2 pieces of advice for you. Only 2. Only 2. First, I want you to hold on to your identity. Who you are is important at Springfield College. We don't want you to hide it or shy away from it. We want to see you. We want to know you. We want to affirm you and celebrate you. So I encourage you to show up as you and not as anyone else. It's you that we want. You know, I see the pre-camp leaders up there with their black shirt. The back of their shirt says, and if you follow me on Instagram, you would see this. I know, shameless plug, shameless plug. Their back of their t-shirt says, find out who you are and do it on purpose. Find out who you are and do it on purpose. So hold on to your identity and show up in it. So number 1. Number 2, you gotta make it count. You gotta make it count. Actually tell the person next to you, say you gotta make it count. Say make it count. Make it count. Yeah, look at I don't think they heard you. Look at the person behind you on the other side. Say make it count. You gotta make it count. And what this means is you have to seize on every opportunity that you get. You have to be leaders in service to others. You have to work hard to create a positive legacy here at Springfield College. And at the end of your tenure, when it is all said and done, you will look back at this beloved community and you will say, I've made it a little bit better than I found it. So hold on to your identity and make it count. Those are my advice to you. Thank you. And now we have come to the end of our program. When the faculty and staff and those on the platform recess, afterwards, students and families, you will recess after. You will meet your students in front of the campus union, not in here. You'll see them over there, and you'll have an opportunity to say goodbye to them. And now, please rise for the college hymn.